Hey y'all, hey, it's Tracy time. I am here. Whew, it's been a day. I took today off of work and did some work at home in preparation for the holiday next week. It's 1 week away from Independence Day for America. And I am thrilled to be in a position to have my family and some friends over to celebrate our annual gathering. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a phenomenal labor of love, but it's so worth it when it's all said and done and people have come by and had a good time. So I wanted to touch base with you today as a follow-up, and this is the final entry for this week on the subject of support. As you know, we talked about support from family members, from friends, from peers, that people can be shine thieves when they're supporting you. You know, that pseudo support, that fake support, where they're like, yay, we just think you're great, and really just waiting for you to fail, just like, dun, 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 and then celebrating it. And so, fail forward, that's another conversation we'll have about failing forward. And then I wanted to tell you too that we talked about support for businesses, support in terms of customer service and how you can benefit from that. And today, as I wrap up the series on support, I want to talk specifically, as I said yesterday, about sisterhood and family. So as a woman and as a Black woman, woman of color, I have first to acknowledge that I started this journey because of BLove. My cousin sent me BLove's link and was absolutely amazed at BLove. And I watched her, and in watching her, I realized that she had something that seemed so amazingly simple, but realized that it takes so much work. And then with her personality and her disposition, her authentic approach to her channel, it just really encouraged me. Having a YouTube channel or being connected to help people was something that I had on my heart. And after I saw BLove, I just knew that she was so inspiring and so encouraging that I knew that I could then go ahead and do it. And so my whole Everyday Amazing and Own Your Awesome had been poured in my spirit before I saw it. And I realized that this was the opportunity. And so in doing that, so I would like to just publicly acknowledge that and to thank BLove. Thank you sincerely for being able to be a beacon and doing it with grace and doing it with authenticity. And then you have amazing fun and you don't take yourself too seriously. And I love all of that. I think that is so inspiring to see from another woman of color. And so thank you, hats off and bravo. And I also appreciate the fact that you opened the door and have allowed so many people to be acknowledged and shouted out and celebrated, not only on your channel and your page, but you've done collaborations, which takes me to the next and final thing. And I'm not going to belabor this, but if you are a person who watches BLove, it's BLoveslife on YouTube, and then she has a channel on Instagram, BLoveslife 2. She is followed by millions and just has an absolute fantastic disposition. Opened herself up, opened her home up, and had an opportunity to connect with another person in her YouTube community, and thought everything went well. Long story short, if you follow this, you already know this is old news. And I'm not going to give a lot. Like I said, I'm not going to belabor this. But in terms of support, this is a lesson, okay? The lesson here is that there are going to be times in your life, as there were or was in BLove's life, that she opened herself up, opened her heart up, opened up her home, and was willing to share and pour out and pour into someone else. And unfortunately, after reaping the benefits of all of those deposits that were poured into the other person, that person then decided to shift gears and use malice and hurt and harm. And it was a heartbreak for BLove and for many of the people that followed her, because it was kind of out of the blue. It was It was really bizarre. But and I hope for that person that they've learned something. But I can tell you that in the midst of that, that it didn't stop BLove from cutting out the support for other people. It didn't at all discourage her from wanting to create future collaborations. It didn't stop her or say, make her say, forget it, I'm never going to expose myself and put myself or my family or my fans in that position. She literally said that she and her husband, the first thing they did when they learned of this was that they prayed. And so I encourage you, if you are in a position where you have really been making, deposits into other people, and you've been withdrawing from your bank to deposit in other people, you know that if you give, it comes back to you. So I encourage you that even though sometimes it smarts to continue to do that, and just know that it's you being a vessel, really, right? It's you willing to be a vessel. And in times like that, you have to just say, wow, that didn't feel good. Or as my friend says, a friend of mine says, that didn't taste good. But you keep going. You keep giving, and you keep sharing what you have as your craft and as your gift. Because what we have, all of us, in our everyday amazing is gifts. They are talents and skills that we are supposed to share. And sometimes it does hurt when the support that you provided isn't reciprocated, or worse, it's taken and then it's misused, and then malice is attached to it. So I'm grateful for forgiveness. I encourage you, we're going to have another series of conversations about forgiveness, because good night, forgiveness can really block some stuff. It can be a roadblock. It can be a pothole for some folks too. Forgiveness can. So we're going to talk about that at some point too, as one of my series in this daily connection with you. But for now, I just wanted to talk about that, and that community, the mukbang or mukbang. I'm not sure, how do they say it, y'all? Do y'all know? Tell me how you say it. How do you say it? Because there's a whole host of them, and I've watched a whole bunch of channels, and I absolutely enjoy them, and it's fascinating. You can get sucked into that. And so anyway, if you haven't seen it, please tune in. But before you make any judgments, just know that people often think that being a YouTuber is easy, and it is not. I can tell you, having made the commitment to post every day, that it is a challenge. It really pushes you to want to share. For me today, I was like, I'm off. I make an exception. It's like, nope, I made a commitment. I'm sticking to this. I made a commitment to myself, and I made a commitment to you. So I am looking forward. My stabilizer will be here, or whatever the thing is called. It'll be here on Saturday. And so all these, me moving around and my hand moving around my head, and then I'll probably pan back so you can see it. But I'm not going to do that today, because it's bad enough that I don't have my hair done and I don't have any makeup on, but I don't have any clothes. And so I'm just sitting around the house now, having accomplished that previous now, and I'm getting ready to go to my next now. So think about what I said. Support. Sometimes the support you provide for others, that you withdraw from yourself and deposit into others, hurts. Do it. Continue to do it. Be wise about it. Learn from it. There are opportunities from everything that you can have. It's either a blessing or a lesson. And I believe that. I think that we are all in the now, preparing us for the next now. And then with regard to family, it's the same thing. The friends or family you can pick, and the family is the ones that you're connected to by blood. And then there's that special family I call Earth family, that loves you and picks you, and you pick them. And that's such a wonderful gift. I've been blessed with all of it. And so I hope that you have too. And I hope that not only were you blessed with that this also blessed you, and that you are looking forward to a fantastic Friday. You know what I call Thursday, y'all? I call Thursday Friday Eve. You know how sometimes we're so excited for the holidays, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. Some people have Thanksgiving. They call Thanksgiving something. Then after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, which I love, because that's a happy, positive thing. But we'll have a conversation about that further on down the line, won't we? Yes, we will. Anyway, this is it. that's all. I am wrapping up my series on support. What are your thoughts about support? Have you ever provided support for someone and then they just took your support and all that you poured into them and basically just put it in the trash? I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, they just dumped it in the garbage. And made you feel like what? Huh? You felt like what? Yeah, let me know. That's what I want to know. Put your comments at the bottom. Take time. And don't forget to like and share this. And most of all, please subscribe. Y'all know I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm on a mission. Help me fix. See there? Help me fix. No, help me get. Not perfect. Help me get to my mission. Okay, I said that's it. That's all 30 seconds ago. So now for real. That's it. That's all. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I hope this helped you. Please share it. And remember, in your everyday amazing, own your awesome. Until next time, I'm off to my next now.